Greetings, Facebook friends out there. Not sure who's on a Sunday. I don't often come in here and do live things, but I'm doing something and I'm sharing something that I've never done before. But I thought I'd just see if anyone else is out there in Facebook land on a Sunday afternoon while I'm enjoying a cold beer and just relaxing a bit. But I've got a plan I want to share with you, and I'll just see if a few people come on board. And good to see you there, Mick. Anyway, most will see this as a recording, I'm sure, but what I want to share is a few thoughts, but also something, as I said, that I've never done before. And I wonder, first of all, just because it's predicated on, when was the last time that you hit pause on your life and just actually took a step back and said, where am I going? How am I going? Where do I want to end up? What's that all about? You know, when did you actually stop and hit pause and have a big reset? Because if you follow me, what you'll know I do is I always talk about what people's purpose is and where they're going and why they're doing it, how effective they're being at it. And even from an end point of view, greetings, good to see you there. Even from an end point of view, I often wonder about people when you're on your deathbed, where you look back and say, geez, I did a good job with the time I had available. Good on you, Mark, lovely to see you. You know, and a lot of people don't get to there. And I know nurses who minister to people in their end of life often say people regret the things they didn't do. So, in response to, drum roll, but in response to lots of people over the years saying to me, Gordo, how do you get done all the stuff that you get done in the time you got available? And I've got 24 hours, just like you. But I do know I plan, and a lot of people don't. And I look long-term, medium-term, short-term, and I've got a few tricks and things that help. So what I'm going to do in the next 2 Saturdays at 10 o'clock Brisbane time, and it's free, and I want to road test this material just to help other people out. And there's nothing to buy either, just by the by. But I'm going to do 2 workshops at 10 o'clock Brisbane. And I'm going to share with you exactly what my process is to plan my life. My health, my wealth, my business, my relationships, everything. Bucket list, holidays, the whole shooting match. And I'm going to challenge you to do the same. And it's over 2 weekends, because on weekend number 1, I'm going to give you some resources. Like, there's a beautiful workbook you'll get and a whole bunch of tools that I use. But on weekend number 1, I want to take you on a journey and have a look at what are you doing and why are you doing it? Is it effective? And frankly, where do you want to go? So it's not a webinar where you'll sit in and just, where you'll sit in and learn stuff. You will learn some things and you will get some free stuff. And it's the best I've got. But more importantly, you'll all get the same information, but you'll work on your plan. So if you've got a life partner, a business partner, or just yourself, I'd suggest take the hour, let me take you on a journey to actually have a good hard look at where you want to go, and that's where you want to go. So there'll be working time, and I want to get you started. And I want to leave you that week in the middle to do some homework and to get real about it and to dig deeper and look at budgets and look at bucket lists and look at realities and say, what actually matters for me? When you come back on the second week, I'll give you some more tools and I'll help polish your plan. So at the end of the 2-hour investment over 2 weekends, you'll leave with your plan in place. It could be a business plan, it could be a life plan, it could be a whole bunch of stuff that you do together. But does that make sense? You'll walk out the door with a plan finished, not theory. So it's a workshop, not a webinar, but it'll be done over Zoom. And I'm excited about doing that. I'm excited about sharing the things that have worked for me, because a lot of people have asked me, how do I get some stuff done? So I have, in terms of changing habits, you know. Who should come? Well, anyone who wants to level up. Anyone who thinks, I'm a bit stuck. I'm not getting as much out of life as I ought to. Anyone who has repeatedly had a New Year's Eve resolution that didn't make it till lunchtime on the 1st of January. That's not the time to do it. What I'm proposing is that we have a good look. I'll give you the tools, look long term, and I'll bring it back in and bring it back in. You'll do your work about your world, which I'm excited about, but I'll direct you. That's what will happen. I'll facilitate your programming for yourself. So it'll be private, you don't have to share anything, and you'll go out with that plan completely in place. That's what I'm excited about. Who's it for? People who want to level up. Why is it free and is there a catch? No, there isn't. I'm road testing this material. If I run it again, well, yes, I'll probably charge, but this is what I want to give free resources and see how they land. I would really value your feedback. If you like it and it goes well for you, I'd love to get a Google review, but there's no charge, there's no catch, and there's nothing to buy. Nothing will be sold. It's just about people going away with a life plan that works for them. And I'm big on 90-day plans. It's called a 90-day reset, but I will start long-term, but I'll be teaching you about how to do things in 90-day blocks. And I've got, the second weekend, I've got the cherry on the cake, which is a ritual that I have that changes the game completely. When you take charge of your life, you take charge of your habits, it'll make things better for you. So have a look at that. If you want to register, it's easy. You just jump into, there'll be a link here that I'll put in shortly, but I probably have emailed you. My beautiful executive assistant Care will have put posts up all over the place. Take the link, register, and if you can't even make one of them, well then watch the recording. But I really believe if you're live, it's the best time. So it's 10 o'clock. I can't imagine what else you're doing at 10 o'clock on 2 Saturdays in a row that could be more important, than your life and your plan. And I'm going to give you the best I've got about how to do that. And I'll take the airline example of when the oxygen masks fall, they always say, put yours on first. So whatever else is on Saturday for the next 2 weeks, if you can avoid it, and invest in you and your plan and your future for all aspects of your life, bring your business partner, bring your life partner, plan your holidays, plan your diet, plan every damn thing, and I'll take you down that journey. So find the link. If you can't find a link, call me, DM, email, whatever you need to do. But don't let life happen to you. I'm planning to help you take charge of life, and in 90 days from now, you'll see spectacular changes because of plans that you make with the tools I'm going to give you. That's it. Hope it goes well. Love to see you there. Cheers. And it's Gordo.